Alright, in today's video we're going to be talking about multiplying fractions. So you've got 3 steps here. So the things you want to do is first just multiply your numerators. Remember, that's your top number. So multiply those 2 top numbers together. Second step is to multiply the denominators, which are the bottom numbers, together. And then simplify your fraction if possible. So pretty basic steps, so let's try it. I've got 4 times 2, multiplying my numerators together. I'm going to get 8. And then I have 5 times 3, my denominators, 15, right? 8 over 15, think anything to reduce, anything I can cancel out. There's nothing. So that would be my answer, 8 over 15. Pretty straightforward. Let's try another one. Same thing. 5 times 7, numerators, 35. 7 times 4, your denominators, 28. Think 35 over 28. It's okay if your numerator is bigger than your denominator. Totally fine. It happens, as you see. I can simplify that because I have a 7 in both of those. So 7 times 5 over 7 times 4. 7's cancel out. That equals 5 over 4. If you need a review on how to simplify fractions, check out our video on that. So you're going to have 5 over 4 as your final answer. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut that you might be familiar with. If not, I hope you learned something from it. That will help you get to that same answer, but with less steps. This is called cross-canceling. So when we're doing cross-canceling, we want to look at the diagonals. So look at the diagonals. So look at your diagonal numbers. Numbers, the numbers, not a hashtag. So look at your diagonal numbers and see what you can cancel out. So I've got 5 and 4. They don't have anything in common. I can't cancel it out. But 7 and 7 I can, because it's the same number. So essentially, this 7 and that 7, both 7s, they cancel out because it's the same number. So I am still left with 5 over 4 with one less step. So going back to the last slide, essentially right here, this step, that is me reducing the fraction. I can reduce the fraction with cross-canceling before I actually get to my final answer. So you do not have to cross-cancel. You'll still get the same answer as long as you simplify all the way, but sometimes it can be a useful shortcut. So I'm going to continue to cross-cancel throughout these videos as long as I see it, but you're welcome to not cross-cancel, and you should still get the same thing as long as you're simplifying your fractions. Let's multiply this one. These are mixed numbers, so you've got your fraction and a whole number. So we need to go ahead and convert these. Let's convert them to improper fractions. So remember, you multiply your 2 times 3 and then add your top number. So 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, 6, 7, 8. So 8 over 3 times, you've got 4 times 10, 40, plus 1, 41. So we've got 41 over 10. So I'm going to go ahead and cross-cancel whatever I can. So 3 and 41, nothing in common. I can't do anything, and that's okay. However, my 8 and my 10 are both even numbers, so I know I can take a 2 out. If I take a 2 out of the 8, so 8 divided by 2, that leaves me with 4. And then if I take a 2 out of the 10, that leaves me with 5. Okay, whatever I take out of one number, it's the same number. So I have to take a 2 out of both the 8 and the 10. So don't go changing numbers. Just take the same number out. All right, so let's see. I've got 41 times 4, which is, let's see, 164. And then 3 times 5 is my 15. Now at this point, depending on what you're doing, I'm fine if you leave it just like that. You don't need to convert it back into a mixed number. If you're doing a word problem with this, or maybe your teacher has asked you to put it as a mixed number, then go ahead and convert it back. I'm going to leave mine like that for now, and we're going to move on. If you want a video on that, let us know. We'll make it happen. So we're going to multiply these fractions and reduce your answers if possible. If you want to pause the video and try it out on your own, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start solving them. I've got a big 2, so just a whole number 2 times 2 over 7. So I'm going to rewrite this so it looks like 2 fractions multiplied by each other. Remember, if it's just a whole number, that means it's just 2 over 1. So 2 over 1 times 2 over 7. Just multiply across. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 7 is 7. Didn't have anything to cross cancel. So I am good there. I'm done. All right, let's see. I will go down and then we'll go over. So let's see, 5 times 4 and 8 times 15. Well, I'm noticing on my diagonal numbers, I've got some things I can cancel. This 5 and this 15 both have a 5 in common. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 5 divided by 15 is 3. And then 4 and 8 also have something in common, so I can cross cancel again. Yes, I can. So 4 becomes 1. 8 becomes 2 because I can divide both of those by 4. So if you'd like to rewrite it to see it a little bit more clearly, go for it. So 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 is 1 over 6. There you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead to this one. Convert my mixed numbers. So let's see, that's going to become 5 over 2. Remember, multiply your 2's. Add the 1. Same thing here. Multiply the 4 and the 1 and add the 3. So 7 over 4. And that is going to be 35 over 8. And again, you're welcome to leave it like that as an improper fraction. Later, when you get into some Algebra 1, Algebra 2, it's actually helpful if it's improper. So depending on what are the instructions, what does your teacher want? Is it a word problem? Does it make sense if it's improper? I'm fine if you leave it like that. And then you have 1/2 times 16 over 33. So 1 and 33, nothing. But 2 and 16, that becomes 1. The 2 becomes 1, and then the 16 becomes 8. And then I get 1 times 8, which is 8, and 1 times 33, which is 33. All right, and that's multiplying fractions. So just remember, go straight across, simplify, cross cancel if you want to, and that is the bulk of multiplying fractions. So check out our other videos on dividing fractions, adding and subtracting, and other fraction topics. Thanks.